Okay, so meeting the horses. This is Poncho. We got him when he was 1 year old and he was very malnourished. He's very beautiful now, but if we take a closer look at his back foot, you can see he's got a scar. He's 5 now, so it's been 4 years and he still has that scar. His joint is pretty swollen. It was a bad wound. I was not here for that. I only started a year ago, so I'll try my best with their stories, but this is Poncho. Don't tell anyone he's my favorite. He is an Arabian mix from what we guessed. You can kind of see he's got the Arabian face. He's a sweetheart. Next to him is Mira. She's a black horse. She's got stockings on her front left and back right and a star. That's how I tell her apart from China, who is fully black. We got her. She had just been, every time her owners got on her back, it was run, run, run. She does not know how to walk with someone on her back. I work with these two most of the time, helping him learn how to pick up his feet and her walk under, relax and walk with someone on her back. This is Peanut over here. He is a retired barrel racing horse. I don't really know why we got him, but he's the horse, and along with Bo, this paint, we put beginners on. I don't know Bo's story, but she's a paint horse. Pretty sure she's registered. She's pretty. She is a walker when you're on her back. She will not go anything above a walk. Peanut over here will trot right away, so you have to be ready. This is Gallo. He's been in previous videos. He is a tiny little pony man. See, I'm 5'8", and he comes up to my hips, so he does not like being touched very much. His story is there was a man, a woman, and their daughter. They were married. The wife was divorcing him and taking their daughter, so they had 3 horses. The man had some issues. He took a samurai sword and went out and hit the horses. We have Gallo here. You can see it's been a while. He's recovered, but he is still a traumatized baby. The other 2 horses we do not have. I know for sure one of them died. I don't know what happened to the other one. This we have Luna. I'm not sure her story. She's old and sassy, and she does not like to be touched. So if I come over here and just pet her a little bit, I'm being soft and gentle. Most of the time she'll move away. She does not like attention. She's also shedding still because no one can brush her. Most of the other horses have shed out. She's being a good girl today, huh? She is getting pretty skinny, so we'll see what they do about that. But once again, she's old and grumpy. You see, she's got her ears back. She's taking out on Fuzzy, her upset that I'm touching her. Hi. Well, that's a first. So over here, we have Fuzzy. We've had her since she was a baby. She's a really sweetheart. She's got 1 stocking, whereas Poncho has 2 on his front. That's how I told them apart when I was just starting. She currently is recovering from an abscess in one of her front feet. She gets those pretty often, but she's a sweetheart and I love her. Here we have our 2 big boys. They're both kind of our lead geldings. This one right here is True. We've had him since he was a baby. He is still a big baby, even though he's one of the biggest horses here. I don't really know why we have him, but they've raised him since he was a baby, so no extreme trauma in his past. I don't know Streaker's story. He's a good boy, but he has a severe limp on both of his front feet, so he just kind of deals with that, but he's a sweetheart. Sorry about the light, you probably can't see them very well. Then over here, besides our ponies, we have our last 2, and China and Silver, which are eating their supplement right now. But these 2 are currently fighting for lead mare in our herd. China, who you'll meet in a second, used to be lead mare a long time ago. When Sugar got here, she became lead mare, and Mira just barely got put out it's been a couple months, quite a few months actually. So her dynamics change, and now Sassy is fighting her way up. Now look at the size difference. Sassy is in charge here. So they're sharing food, which is good. So this is Sugar. She has white spots in her fur just a little bit. And this is Sassy. I don't know either of their stories, but they've been here for a very long time. We have our last two horses that are out in the main pasture. They're not right now because they're on a special diet and the other horses will eat their food. Over here is China. Over here is Silver. Silver used to be really skinny. He's a pretty good weight now. You can kind of see that. He used to be really bad, but he's getting his weight up. That's why he's on this diet. He's also pretty old, so that kind of makes it harder for them to keep weight. And over here, directly into the sun, we have China. She's been here the very long time. She struggles to keep weight, especially during winter. That's why she's on the supplement. She's also in a pretty good shape. Yeah, they're just munching away on their breakfast. Yeah. Here is Oliver. He has Cushing's, and right now he is fully blind. When I first started volunteering, he was not fully blind. He was blind in one eye, but recently he went blind in his other eye very rapidly. He's a little spooky right now because she's Clover. She's our newest pony. You can see she's in pretty good shape, but her last owners manhandled her a lot. If they wanted her to do something, it was tie her up and throw her around. So she's not physically damaged, but she is emotionally and mentally terrified of everyone. So if you see, I walk towards her. We've been working with her for several months. She does not want to be close to anyone. But during our training sessions, she does try her best. She does like to boss around Gus here and Oliver. So I don't know if you can see it, but you see how white and cloudy his eyes are. He's got a growth on this eye right now. Yeah, so he's fully blind. Well, he can see a little bit, but not much. And he's really sweet, and yeah. Here comes Gus, looking for treats as always. He has diabetes. He's a miniature pony. Oliver over here is a Shetland pony. I don't know what she is, but he's a miniature pony. He knows how to do tricks for treats, but he might not because I don't have, see, there we go. He can do it on both legs, but I don't have treats, so he's going to be angry at me. Treats are the most important thing in his life, as you can see from his very healthy shape. We love them. So these are our last three horses, ponies, whatever. Oh yeah, the reasons they're separate: Oliver, like I said, is fully blind. It's easier for him to navigate this small space where the food's right there and the water's right there than to have this water over here and the food all the way over there. It's just harder for him. Gus here, he's an escape artist. So you can see we have our metal paneling all the way around this pen. He can't fit through that. However, we have our wires on the outside. He can shimmy his way through that. And Clover, of course, is new. It's better to keep her in a small space so she's not being bullied by so many horses. And it allows us to get closer to her, to work with her. Whereas if she was in the big pen, you would never, ever be close to her and you wouldn't be able to train her at all or work with her. Anyway, she's super sweet. She's freaked out right now because there was just people in here feeding and giving Oliver his medicine. He's got a scratch. He's a cute boy. Yeah, so here are two waters, and I'll walk you over to the big water over there because it's pretty cool.